Hey, I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk, man. I do it. I'm gonna do what I just told you I was gonna do. Whew. There, you do it that way. Okay. Yep, that's what I'm going to do on every single one of them, on both ends. Everything. Yeah, it's going to take me, oh, I don't know, another 15, 20 minutes to do this. But hey, the end product, that's what I'm looking for. The end product, I know, is going to be right. Okay. Go that way. There we go. I'm going to do that on all of them. See, this one's a little bit trickier because it's all wrinkled. I'm just going to have to spend a little time straightening it out and stuff so I get it marked properly. Yeah. I just have to do the best I can, right? I could mark this, cut it with the scissors, or whatever, but I think this'll be okay. And this wrinkled end, I know where it's fitting off to the far end of the garage, but I still want the, I still want the plastic looking halfway decent after I cut it, right? Because once I get it up there, I'm gonna put clear tape up there. If I had white tape, I could put white tape up there. White duct tape. You do that too. I just don't happen to have any. So I'm going to use what I got, the clear tape. Okay. Now when I put these back over there, I've got to make sure to flip them back around so I have my finished, my crinkly side. I want all my crinkly sides up against that side, all my straight sides up over here. Okay. Cutting, I will go. I'm going to get those down. I'm going to get those down over there too. All right. So yeah, I think I just found myself an idea, possibly, that maybe I can tack it all up with my clear and then put a white piece of, if I had some duct tape, the white duct tape, I could put that over it if I didn't like how the clear looked, okay? So you got choices here. Okay, so I cut those. I've got the straight edge over there. Okay, so now when I measure this, and I've also checked the factory edge of the white plastic is all on the left-hand side. The cut side is up there. So the cut side's not perfectly straight. So I'm gonna measure from that side when I get ready for that, okay? And so I have to measure this. So now I can hold my tape measure right in the middle, okay? Because I know my white plastic's gonna go over to theirs. And then I'm gonna hold it into here. So I got 17 3/4, 34 5/8. 17 3/4, 34 5/8. Then I go down here, 17 3/4, and I'm trying to go into the center 17 3/4, and 34 and 5/8, right? Hold there, 34 and 5/8. It's right there. Okay. Now I have those 2 marks for those. See, I have to measure every single one. And now, instead of measuring just to the bottom of that, I've got to add. Oh, good. I've got to add a 1/4 inch or so for the plastic, because remember I cut the insulation a 1/2 inch more. So if I hold that right there, I got 9 1/8, and if I hold it down at a 1/4, I got 9 3/8. You see what I'm doing? 9 3/8 down there to the center on that one. And then over here, I got basically the same. 9 3/8. I'm holding it about a 1/4 inch lower than this metal. 9 3/8, okay? And so now I can measure off this factory edge here. 9 3/8. And that's the center. That's where that thing is coming out. 9 3/8. And you know, that's going to be close enough, right? 9 3/8. And at that point, I can take my sheetrock knife and just make a cut in there. I can just cut it one way, or I can cut an X in it. Just a small T, let's say. Okay. Like that. There. Okay. That's where those 2 should be coming out. Okay, so now I can take I just take a screwdriver, hold it in there, kind of pull that around a little bit. Like that. Okay. And I can get my finger and kind of separate the insulation on the back side right there. Okay. So I know it's gonna go up through there, okay? All right. Let's before I do anything else, let's see, now I can put that up there and know it's gonna be coming out at the right area because I've got an overlap over here and everything else. So I'm gonna get it through there like that. Hold my mouth just right, make sure that these are going to go through, right? Okay? And you know what I'm going to need before I do anything? See, if I let go, it's probably going to fall out of there. It's probably not going to hold up there all the way until I get my little clips, my hooks on there. Well, it might, let's just see. I got that is going to fit down in there. See, it's all wanting to fall, right? So I need to get my clips. I wasn't really prepared for this first piece, was I? Look. Okay, that's okay. Hang with me. Get my pieces, my little plastic deals. And we'll put those in there. And I don't have to put them on and clip them on all the way just yet. I don't think it's really going to hurt if I do, though, huh? Now, this thing should clip in all the way. And, okay, I guess, okay. I thought it was going to go on further, but it's on all the way. Because that's how thick the insulation is. You see? As it pooches up out of there. That's why when I get it to this point, well, I can get some of this in. This is why you have to cut the insulation a little bit long to get it to fit up in there. Now, see, it would fit actually a lot better if this was not a previous insulated door. You see what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't an insulated door at all, all of this would fit into this thickness. Right now, this thickness is only about an inch. That's because this is an insulated type material that's on here. It's probably an inch now, or an inch and an eighth, inch and a quarter thick. And then this would fit down in here better. You see what I mean? But hey, it's already insulated. And so, see, if I would have just cut it to there, all of this would have stuck out, see? So I'm gonna, when I get it up to like this, I'm gonna have a little bit, I'm gonna have a little trimming to do here. But then see, I can have this plastic come over like that. See? On here, tape that down. The next piece will be taped down. I'll have to trim this with my scissors and all that kind of stuff. And then it's just going to be poochy. But hey, that's okay. These two are pushed in all the way. This is not going to fall out. That's why I wanted to extend the plastic over on this side so I could tape it on both sides. If I didn't do that, this would all be poochy and it would just leave it and it would look tacky. And they didn't give you enough, they didn't give me enough of these for everything else because this is designed to be the same thickness as this, so when you push this all in, you wouldn't see any of this insulation sticking out. And it would it would almost be flush with this, and then basically you could take some white duct tape and you could put it over that, you know, that way too. And you know, could I have done that? Yeah, I guess I could have left the trim, this plastic short, but see, this way I can pull it tight, and then I can have Mommy help me tape this. I'll pull it tight like that and say, okay, tape it right there. You see what I mean? And then this is going to all be nice and it will be tapered down like that. It'll look good when I get all done. Now see how this is poochy? But after I trim this with the scissors and then pull this, after I get that side taped, then I can pull this and then tape this down over here. See? And I'm hoping I don't have to tape this. I don't really want to tape this. It's not going to really look very nice. It's going to be hard to get the tape on there and all that. But I've got enough up in there and down here, so when I tape the sides, I'm hoping that just the friction is going to hold it. That's why you have to cut these tight and measure 1/2 inch. This one I've got just a little bit more than 1/2 inch. You see what I mean? And so that's how it's going to look when they get up. And okay, so I'm gonna measure these other three, just like this one, measuring across from here like I did, boom, boom, boom. And then I'll clip those in. And next time I see you, I'll have these next 3 panels in. Okay, I'm not ready to trim this yet or anything like that. I'll be careful trimming this with scissors. I'll get my scissors out and trim it right in here, and then I can fold this back in there and push that in, and then when I pull that tight, it'll look nice. It'll look nice when we get done, trust me. Okay, so now you're starting to see how it's going to look. And on yours, it could look a little bit different, especially if you don't have an insulated garage door. If you do have an insulated garage door, I would recommend you doing it the same way I'm doing this, by cutting and allowing your plastic to stick over so you can tape it here nice and straight. Get somebody to help you too. Don't think, yeah, I can do that, and then you get it all you get it all crinkled and stuff, and it doesn't look nice. This is the part that I want to make look nice and straight and even down here, even as well as over on the ends. Hey, if you're going to do a job, you might as well do it right. It doesn't take much longer to do it right than wrong, okay? Remember that.